Hey everyone, have I here bring another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Part 2 Carnival LRs that's going to be dropping for the 8-year anniversary, along with a couple EZAs as well. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So last night, early in the morning where I live in the West Coast Pacific Standard Time, the official Dokkan Twitter page on JP ended up dropping Dokkan news that talked about the reveal of the Part 2 LRs for the 8-year anniversary. And this was about, what, 7 hours ago when I'm actually making this video here. So I'm a little late, but at least I will give you guys my initial thoughts and what I think these units are actually going to be, and then talk a little about the EZAs as well. So let's start with the banners, and it is going to be the first time we ever get a dual Carnival banner, and it's not going to be Kid Buu or Omega Shenron. So I think most consensus was thinking about that, but they're going to say it's going to stick with the Spirit Bomb. So I kind of have an idea of what these units will be, but the Spirit Bomb theme, and it's going to be a LR Kid Gohan and an LR base form Goku, possibly turn into something else, but it seems like it's gonna do what they did for the 6-year anniversary, where they're doing Saiyan Saga units again for LRs. Before it was Yellow Coin LRs, now it's Carnival LRs for Saiyan Saga. I guess they'll never do a Saiyan Saga full-on feature for it. They're just gonna put in units here. Now, it's going to be Saiyan Saga because these two units are actually derived from the Dragon Ball openings. So I think in the video they did talk about the Gohan is the Dragon Ball Z, and then the Goku is Dragon Ball Kai. And as you can see here, that makes sense for the opening, but it does still need to stick with the Spirit Bomb theme. And we'll talk about that in just one second. But also take a look at the banners in of itself. So I'll actually go ahead and remove these really quick. And these banners are actually looking pretty good. A lot of featured units on these Carnival banners, and we're talking about top-notch LRs, Yellow Coin LRs. We have a couple, of course, returning from the Worldwide Celebration in LR Birdku and Metal Cooler as well. And then you have like Emergence Masu and AGL Golden Frieza. Oh yeah, this is, pretty nice here. It looks like there's 7 featured in total. So it's LR Dokkan, and you can see the 7 right there. So 7 featured. Would have been nice to see 8, but I think they're just gonna keep 7 as the maximum number of featured LRs is going to be on any kind of banners. So, but yeah, I think people are going to be hyped about the banners in of itself. Now, the units we don't know too much about, right? The units in of itself, they just previewed the SSR. We have the SSR art, and SSRs typically doesn't always linearly go into the same unit, right? It could be something totally different. So this Gohan here could end up actually being something a little bit different. I'm gonna give you like my guess and a little bit of my idea here as well. And then the Goku also could turn into something else, but I think they're going to still fairly similar to what the SSR is going to be. So let's start with now speculations, right? This is not part of the news. This is just my thoughts. First thing that came to my mind, Spirit Bomb, Gohan, Saiyan Saga, right? It's going to be this. So makes a lot of sense. This actually could end up being a Gohan into, of course, this is when he's getting trained by Piccolo, and Piccolo, hopefully the World Tournament LR is going to get an EZA as well. So there's a part of that connectivity here. So it makes a lot of sense that this is actually happening now. So this unit here is going to be trained by Piccolo. So we're going to see that, but I think it might end up actually being maybe a Gohan Krillin. Maybe Gohan Krillin and Piccolo, kind of like mini Z fighters for the Saiyan Saga. But I think like the active skill or standby, if they do a standby for the Carnival here, is going to be when he rebounds the Spirit Bomb to hit Vegeta, right? So Krillin throws a Spirit Bomb because Goku just can't handle it anymore, right? He's beat to a pulp. His body's broken down. Krillin grabs it. He throws it, Vegeta dodges, and then Gohan rebounds. I think that is going to be the animation. So I think the SSR here is, of course, when he's training. Then he's going to TUR into possibly like a Piccolo Gohan, possibly. Or at least the Piccolo outfit Gohan. And then it's going to be the end of the or the close to the end of the Saiyan saga right here with this Gohan. So that's what I'm guessing, all right? Because again, Spirit Bomb anniversary, Spirit Bomb theme, and this is the only thing that makes sense if they're going to go with continuing with that. So the other side of things is if this is going to be the Gohan, and again, it makes sense for them to do it this way. And I think it'll be really hype. I think people will love the animation here, right? The rebound. It could be a counter move like the GT, right, on here. So the other one would be the Kai. So this is the Goku from the Kai animation, opening animation. Now, where would they fit here? Well, I think this Goku seemingly will probably end up being the Spirit Bomb Goku from King Kai, right? From when he was training on King Kai's planet. So not necessarily the same moment in time when he's creating the Spirit Bomb to hit Vegeta, right? Basically the same time frame here. I think they're going to go a little bit earlier, and it's just going to be a base form Goku, but it's going to be Spirit Bomb Goku in this moment in King Kai's planet. So that's what I'm guessing. That's what I think that's going to happen. I'm going to do like a full-on speculation, details, what I think the leader skill is going to be, the type advantage, stuff like that on each of these units. But these units should be dropping, I would say, at the end of when the buy 3 get 1 free ends for the anniversary Dokkan Festival exclusive banners. So I'm guessing that this is going to happen before the World Tournament. So like the 14th, 15th. So we should probably get details in the next couple days. I would maybe like on Sunday, on the 12th, on what these units actually might look like. And again, this is just speculation. This is what I'm guessing this unit's going to be. We'll see if I'm right or I'm just totally off and it's going to be something totally different. But I'm going to stick with that Spirit Bomb theme within the anniversary here. So, and sorry to say, Kid Buu, what is going on here? This was the only time, right? Or is this the last time? I don't know. They just continue to bring on Buu Saga type units, but LR Kid Buu seemingly not going to happen again. I don't know. It's the last two that's on the Legendary Election, right? You have Kid Buu, and then you have the Goku, Master Roshi, and Krillin as the last two on the Global Legendary Election. That hasn't LR'd yet. Not a yellow coin, not a Carnival, not a Dokkan Festival exclusive, and it's just, yeah, sorry Kid Buu, I don't know. Maybe we'll see something. The anniversary ends in about a month, so they have time for another banner, and I have a theory about something that might be coming up in the future, but these banners do drop in the middle of February. So you only have 2 more weeks afterwards, and it seemingly is going to we're just going to have some EZAs. Speaking of EZAs, we're going to have some EZAs here as well in part 2. And we're going to get the EZA, not a surprise, is the LR Spirit Bomb Goku, right? The AGL one. That was like a given. We were all expecting that's going to happen. The other one, which I actually didn't even think about, right? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. The active skills, the Spirit Bomb from the Universal Survival Saga from the Tournament of Power, and that's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. However, he doesn't fit in very well in this whole thing. But hey, they're hitting up all the Spirit Bombs here, and that unit, surprisingly, they're just going to basically skip over a ton of other units to go ahead and EZA that unit. Now, it may revive a little bit if they're useful, right? May revive Universal Survival Saga in some way. The units in itself needs a lot of update. The active skill is actually very interesting where, you have to have Representative Universe 7, but if they just make the base, the base form, or not the base form, but the base of the unit very good, then hopefully this is going to be more useful. And it's been a glass cannon type of unit since it premiered on Global first. and hopefully we can use this unit. Now, the Spirit Bomb LR Goku is one that I'm very interested in to seeing how they do that, and that might be a very, very good unit, especially with the 8-year anniversary units. So again, I will dive into this a little bit more deeper and kind of figure out, okay, what the stats are going to be, what the changes might be here, and give you my predictions. This might be a little bit later. These might actually drop after the World Tournament. Or maybe drop at the same time as the banners drop sometime in the middle of the month next week. I would assume next week with the banners dropping. So anyway, I'm like interested to see what this is all about. If it's actually these two units here that I'm predicting in the Rebound Gohan and the King Kai Spirit Bomb training Goku, then hey, you know what? Interesting. But man, all this could have been a Saiyan Saga celebration within one thing, encapsulating one thing, and like seemingly we're never gonna have that. It's just gonna be a byproduct of the anniversaries or something. So when they did Kaioken, Kamehameha, and Gauntlet Gun and Grade 8 Vegeta as a yellow coin, I was like, what are they doing? Come on. So anyway, with that, tell me what you guys think about all this. Interesting news, of course, but if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.